we are good to go. Let me put on my thinking cap.
You ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
I don't know.
We ready. Sorry about the delay. They had a little technical difficulty there. They made some changes here on Zoom.
Playing around with the computers. That's
Yeah.
something always.
Yeah, I see they made some change, but I see exactly what they did. They changed the menu setup, which is fun, which is fine. I got it. But welcome for another segment of Awareness Wednesday Prime Time. We are your hosts, Reggie and Victoria Flanagan. Welcome to the platform. We appreciate you and the patience that you had in us getting us started. Sorry again for the slight delay, but we are good and ready to rock and roll. So with that being said, I'm going to pass this over to Victoria, certified health coach, the one who's going to give you a report on our topic of discussion. But the reason why she's doing this platform is even more important. Victoria, take it away.
All right, I'm choosing allergies today. It's that time, family.
Yes, it is.
I'm living with a old allergy sufferer here. And I mean, he would be going through it. Yeah, you used to have allergies back in the day.
Real bad.
Real bad.
Yeah, I did.
So now he's coming up out of that. So we have some things to share. I'm trying to pull it up on my page, but it's not coming up on here.
All right, it's showing that you're connected.
I know it's not. Yeah. It's in the red, but it's not popping up.
Okay, hold on for me.
No, go ahead.
We're good. Just want to make sure that we capture.
All right, let's go here.
Give me 1 second to just double check.
They playing with us, y'all. They playing with us.
Nah, it's not that. Let me make sure we are connected before. Let me make sure.
It'll pop up in the red, but it's not. It's not showing.
Hold on 1 second, fam. I just want to make sure we are connected to the Facebook Live. They did change the menu. I see here. They made it real tiny and collaborate and put all things together now.
Okay,
just
there
want
you
to double check. Popped up.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. All right. Very good. We're good to go.
It said this video ended. Did you end it?
No. Did it end?
Hold there you go. All right, we're back. They're playing around with the.
Well, it's not them. Though they made some changes here.
To the internet.
So you are connected. You sure?
This video will be available shortly. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see what we got. Yeah, sure? I reckon so. I don't know why they're doing this.
Yeah, hold on, fam. I want to make sure. Let me just double check this live streaming.
I can see the
flyer.
So I don't know if we're live on here.
I'll tell you in just a minute. No, you're not. It cut off.
We're previously logged into Zoom video live stream. Okay.
It cut you off. I'm reconnecting it again. Be patient with us, family. We're getting it together. All right. Make sure that blue line is moving. There we go. We should be connecting. There we go. We should be fine now, yeah. Yeah, we should be fine.
So did it pop back in?
Yeah, it should be back in now.
Let's take a look.
It should be good. Yeah, you're streaming now. It's good. All right. Just making sure, family. Be patient.
Okay.
Wait, I'm coming.
We're live.
All right, there we go. So we're back. Again, apologize for the delay, but want to make sure it's right.
Lot going on over here,
yes,
family.
It is.
Lot
yes,
going
it is.
on over here.
All right, so let's get back at it. So she shared with you why it's important to her. We want to make you all aware of what's happening. There's a lot going on around our country, around the world. High blood pressure,
keep sleeping.
Cancer,
Don't stop.
obesity, you name it. There's something happening in it. But you know what? We are a solution when it comes to these issues, these medical issues that we are and have control of to take care of. But it's all up to us and what we feed this body that God gave us. We got to put those good things in this body to get the good results out of the body. Because there's so many issues, especially here in North America. There's so much going on. And the numbers are going up instead of going in reverse. Why are they going up? Why they're so high these days on these different issues? There's something happening, but we must keep us aware that knowing that we do have choices. We can make this drastic change in our health, but it's up to us to make that happen. We can't expect somebody else to do it. You have to do it. We have to do it. And that's why we do this platform, making you aware so that you can be aware of certain things that are going on right there in your backyard, right there in your own household. So again, who do you know? So I'll go into our topic, which is serving God with healthy mind, body, and spirit. And our scripture, as always, beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and have health, even as thy soul prospereth. That's 3 John 1 and 2. Our subject today, one that's close to me, allergies. Who do you know that suffer with allergies? Well, Victoria, as always, has done an outstanding report. We've done this before, always around this time of the year when it's here again. As you can see, allergies are here and they're approaching. And we all know someone who knows somebody that suffers with allergies. We'll take some
So,
copious notes
take a
because you may be able
seat.
to help somebody this
Please
season
leave your
with
message
what we
for
have to share with you about allergies. So, with that being said, I'm going to go to her
917-18758.
right after we read our disclaimer. And we write to Victoria, and she's going to speak to you on and talk to you about allergies. So, with our disclaimer that we must do every segment, the power couple of health. This program offers health and nutritional information and is designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on this information as a substitute for, nor does it replace professional medical or psychological advice, diagnosis, or treatment. None of the statements made
Marco, come here.
reviewed or approved by the FDA, the Food and Drug
Zico is not
Administration.
sick. Come here. Come
We
and
are going to
test
speak
my
on some
chest.
products,
Come
nutritional
and
products,
test
and we
me.
must do this disclaimer as well. The products we're going to be speaking about
Come
have
and
not
test my back.
also been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. They're not
Mm-hmm.
designed to treat,
My
cure,
back
or
here.
prevent any disease. But all we do know that by
No,
our
my back.
opinion, we have the best products on this side of heaven.
Right here.
As our business partner, Minister Brendan Terrell out of Mississippi, always states. That's our mantra. All right, so with that being said, we're going to take this over now to our certified health coach, Miss Victoria Flanagan, who's going to talk about allergies tonight. Allergies, again, what do
Put
you
it
do?
in.
Victoria, take it away. The floor is yours.
All right, I thank you. It's just a pleasure working with this gentleman so I could pop things off of. But check and see if it popped up because it's still not popping in on mine.
Let me see. Let me check.
I don't know
for you
what's
real
going
quick.
on over here, but
I'll check it.
we are here, family. We are here. Yes, we've done this before, but this is allergy
Stop.
season. It's something else in these streets too. They say beware. Did y'all see this cruise ship that just come back in with all these people sick on it? Norovirus or something? It's something in these streets. So we just definitely have to keep our immune system strong. So I chose allergy because it is allergy season. So we're going to jump right in here with our report on allergies. And welcome, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, there it says that it's over 80 million people, 80 million people who suffer from allergies. 24 million Americans have seasonal allergies. So they don't get them all the time. They'll get them seasonally, like the summer, spring, and maybe in the winter they'll get allergies. So it also states that an allergic reaction occurs when the immune system misinterprets a normal non-toxic substance such as grass, pollen, detergents, or certain foods as harmful invaders. It says your immune system. This is why it's so important to keep your immune system strong. It's on there. It didn't pop up on mine. Okay, keep your immune system strong, family, because it's very, very important to do just that. And we're always talking about that on this platform. Just keep your immune system strong. Keep your body in an alkaline state. Nothing can live in an alkaline body, so you got to be very mindful of what you put in, because you are what you eat. That is so true. So the immune system then responds to the perceived threat called
Pick it up and bring it
by releasing substances called histamines. That's exactly what's going on. So histamines produce a wide range of bodily reactions, including your respiratory and nasal congestion, increased mucus production, skin rashes and whelps, and even headaches. Allergies can throw you into something. I just was listening to him coming up, just listening to him with his allergies. But that's just how, and he suffered for years from allergies. When we first got together, he had allergies really bad. He couldn't go out and cut the grass. I mean, he'd just be messed up. I mean, really bad. So I understand. I can feel for people who go through allergies. Can you just imagine a child can't breathe, or they can't sleep. They're tossing and turning all night because you just can't breathe. It's very, very uncomfortable. And then some people have rashes and all that other stuff. So it says most allergens are found either in the environment or in your food. Environmental allergens include the pollen. Reaction to pollens are often called hay fever. Mold, animal dander, dust, feathers, insect venom, and certain cosmetics and even household products, and some metals. That report's coming up, so you definitely got to stay tuned for that. So when the environmental allergens are removed or they make their seasonal disappearance, the body returns to normal. That's just how our bodies work. remarkable instrument that we're living
For
in.
real.
For real, family. Our bodies are able to heal itself if you give it the proper nutrition and the proper waste removals. Our bodies can definitely take care of themselves. We messing it up with all this other garbage. So if the allergens are not removed, the immune system will continue to artificially remain in high state of alert. In these cases,
Hello. Talk.
that the allergies response can develop into chronic
Y'all gonna get problems.
allergic rhinitis. That's all up in here, in which the nasal passages remain persistently inflamed. That's why you can't breathe, or either your nose is constantly running like a faucet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, constantly running. So it also states that an excessive accumulation of mucus in the body, which attracts and stores the irritants, also contributes to the cause of allergic response. In addition, stress. Y'all know we talk about stress every Wednesday. Stress and a generally depressed immune system may contribute to severely mess up your allergies. That's just the way it is. Stress can make so many things worse. Stress. So we just got to get that stress under control. And stress depletes your immune system. So whenever you're going through something, just know that your immune system is being depressed. So
Mm-hmm.
you're
Mm-hmm.
liable to catch anything that's out here. So here's some symptoms of allergies. Symptoms are different for everybody. You just have to know your body. I'm always saying that too. Know your body. So if you or your child, listen, because the babies are being developed with allergies too, to make sure that that is allergies, you want to get a proper diagnosis. So if you or your child have life-threatening allergy reactions, symptoms may include, you can have skin rashes, including hives. Your children can break out in hives, itching, or they could be flushed or just warm, pale skin. They just look like a corpse almost.
Mm-hmm.
You can also get tightening of the chest, tightening of the throat, and feeling like your throat and your airway is closing. Now, if you've been allergic to anything and you know you wasn't supposed to have it, you can feel your throat closing. It's terrifying, absolutely terrifying. So another one is wheezing. You can have some wheezing where you're trying to catch your breath, shortness of breath, and trouble swallowing. Some people just have a issue with trying to get things down. Also, you can also have some nausea, some abdominal pain, some vomiting, and diarrhea.
Mm.
So you just messed up. I feel sorry for you. And it's sad to see somebody go through that. Allergies. And with all this stuff that's on the market, look at the commercials on TV right now. You got a commercial.
Everything,
Every other
every other,
commercial is an
absolutely right.
allergy commercial.
Commercial.
Pay attention
Yep.
to the
Because they know
pay
it's the
attention to
season.
the commercials on TV.
Absolutely right.
Also, feeling like you're weak and dizzy, or feel like you're going to faint. That could be another sign of allergies. Or feeling of anxiety, or feeling like you just doomed. Like you just feel terrible. You feel terrible. I don't know. They said in the report, I think
What was
it's
that?
where is it? It's 3.1 million people miss work from allergies.
Yeah.
3.1 million people miss work due to their allergies. I can't go in because I can't breathe. Or somebody in your office wears this cologne that really gets in your throat and you
Mm-hmm.
can taste it almost, can bring on your allergies. So you really have to know your body. I know some schools that you can't take, the children can't take their lunches, peanut butter and jelly, because you have so many kids that's
And peanut
allergic to
allergies.
peanuts,
Mm-hmm.
peanut butter. So you got to be very careful of what you're around. When you
Right.
go to different restaurants, if you know you have an allergy, you got to go down the menu and you got to ask all these questions. What you cook your food in, what kind of grease y'all using, what's this, what's that. Because you could sit in there
Mm-hmm.
and go through a whole fit. Didn't y'all go
We
somewhere?
went. I was just going to bring that up. It was me, Colin Williams, all the
Y'all
members
went
of the team.
somewhere.
We went to. I think it was Charlotte, North Carolina, and Kalisha Abercrombie.
Right.
She's
There you
allergic.
go.
She's allergic to peanut, and she had a salad that was doused with peanut oil. Peanut oil, and they didn't tell her that, and she
Mm-hmm.
asked, and that's what it was. That's what set her out. So we had to get her some Benadryl real quickly, and that did help, but it did make her sick.
Yeah, there's quite a few things on the market that you can purchase for allergies, but you have to know your body. I'm seriously, really have to know your body. And some people can't be around shellfish.
Yeah,
Sean is one of those. She can't be around
yeah,
shellfish,
yeah.
or she'll
She'll
start to
break
break out
out.
in hives. So you have to seriously know your body and where you're going. So here's some causes of allergies. What's the
I was
matter?
going to mention you talked about 3.1 million missed work.
Miss work
And you think about it, people who
every
have,
year.
yeah, there's different levels of allergies. Some have
Mm-hmm.
it extreme, there's an extreme, and then there's a mild. But those who have that extreme allergy are the ones that's missing work because you have that sinus headache, the postnasal drip, you have the coughing, you have the sneezing, you have the, I mean, you have it all across the board. And with that going on, you can't be around anybody else with
You
that.
can't get
You
nothing
can't get
done.
nothing done. And people around you think you're infected. Think
Especially
you have
now.
something, especially now.
Exactly.
And they don't know that you got allergies, but you hawking and sneezing and doing all this, it just doesn't work. So you'd rather stay home versus taking it to work. And that's what's causing it. Especially that sinus. If you've never had a sinus headache, it's like having a migraine headache. And it's multiplied by two.
That's
Because you can't
terrible.
breathe for one.
I can't even
And
imagine
now your
that.
head is banging from the front. It's terrible. Terrible.
And
I've
you
had
got
that.
kids that
Yeah.
go through this. Children go
Yeah.
through this. So some of the causes of allergy. It says that allergies happen when the immune system attacks harmful substances. Common triggers for allergies can include mold, dust, trees, grass, flour, pollen, animal dander, feathers, insect venom. I had somebody I used to work with. She got bit by a mosquito and sent her to the hospital. Girl almost died from a mosquito bite. How you get around the whole summer without getting bit? Scary. The next one, especially from bee stings. How many people are allergic to bees?
There's quite a few people out
Quite
there.
a few people allergic to bees. Then there's something called metal, particularly nickel. Nickel, that's a metal that people are allergic to. You know, some of this costume jewelry
Nickel plated.
is nickel plated. And I know if I wear some costume jewelry, it'll start to break out my neck. My neck will start itching, and then you gotta take that stuff off. So you gotta really know your what you're allergic to. There's some household chemicals that people are allergic to. I was telling them this morning, the day that you come home and found me laying in the hallway, I was cleaning the bathroom.
Yeah.
I done mixed
Ammonia
and bleach and Ajax. My bathroom was clean, but I almost killed myself. All the windows open,
Toxins.
and fumes just everywhere. But chemicals, they get into your system. That report is coming in April. You don't want to miss that one. Then we also have cosmetics. Cosmetics, people are allergic to cosmetics. You got to know what you're putting on your skin. You have laundry detergents. What you're washing your clothes in, you're putting it on your skin. That's in that report as well. So you definitely got to stay tuned. The other one is perfumes and colognes. That is the worst thing you can put on your skin. You should never put cologne or perfumes on your skin. Put it on your clothes or spray it in the air and walk up under it. The more perfume and cologne you put on your skin, it's toxic. It's just going right into your system. Wait till y'all hear this report in April. It's going to blow your mind. Y'all going to be sitting in the corner naked and don't want to do nothing. Because it's crazy of the stuff that's out there. But perfume and colognes, they were saying cologne can even diminish men's sperm count. They smelling good, but ain't nothing happening. So that's in the report as well. So an excessive mucus caused by a poor diet. That's a big one too. You got to be mindful of what you eat. We're going to go over that in a minute. Also, we went over the symptoms: the wheeziness, the headaches, the fatigue, the fluid retention, hives, rash. Eczema is another one. You can develop eczema from certain things. We had a client that her face broke out. Remember the one that had her face broke out and she couldn't figure out what it was?
That was the
It
cleaner
was
she
her,
was using, right?
the laundry detergent that she washed her sheets in was breaking out her face. I mean, really bad. Really, really bad. But she got it together, changed the laundry detergent, and she cleared up everything. So here's some other things that's out there Consideration, they have steroid nasal sprays for allergies.
I can't use those.
I was gonna say, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, those things don't work for me because my allergies. I had a lot of sneezing with my allergies. A lot of sneezing. That was me. So nasal sprays, sneezing generates from the nasal cavity, from the itching in here, and with nasal sprays, shooting them up will activate that itching. So anything I sprayed there, I would sneeze it right out.
Wouldn't stay.
It wouldn't stay because it make me sneeze. So I couldn't use any of those nasal sprays. They just don't work for me at all.
But that's how I know that spring is in the air. Spring is coming because it'll start to affect him. He'll start getting that little scratchiness, that little sneeziness, and I got tissues in every room in the house. Mm-hmm. But that's how I know spring is coming. Spring is in the air.
And for those who have no allergies, there's regular sneezing, and then there's an allergy sneeze. They are different.
See, I don't know sneezing.
Only a person with allergies would know that. I know if I sneeze a certain way, I know it's an allergy sneeze. If I sneeze a certain way, I know it's a regular sneeze. Because an allergy sneeze will repeat itself over and over again, 1 or 2 or 3 times, and it comes from here. And you can feel it. It's intense more so than a regular sneeze. But I know the difference. And those who have allergies, you know the difference. You know the difference as well.
See, he could break down that allergy stuff.
Yeah.
Never had it and don't want it. So steroid nasal sprays can be very effective for allergies. And they're less expensive than some medications that's out on the market. Because some of these medications can be expensive. There's quite a bit on the market. The commercials that's on TV. You got Claritin D for adults and children. Mm-hmm. You got Benadryl. You should keep Benadryl in the house. I don't care. That's just one thing you need to keep in your
the non-drowsy kind, though.
Exactly. You got Zydol. You got allergy relief. You got Zyrtex. Mm-hmm. You got Nettle Leaf. You got Flonase. It's a lot out on the market. There are over 200 different allergens that's out there. Over 200. So you got to know what yours are. So it says that these sprays, however, do not relieve the itchiness in the eyes. They generally need up to 10 days to become effective. So it is advisable to begin taking these at least 1 week prior to hay fever season. So if you know allergy season is coming, you got to start taking these over-the-counter medications so you could get them into your system to counteract, to block some of that's coming your way. So that's very important. So be sure to check with your doctor before using any of these things, as recent studies suggest a possible link between steroid nasal sprays and the development of glaucoma, a certain form of older adults. Some of these nasal sprays can mess with your eyes and give you glaucoma. So check with your doctor. A lot of these nasal sprays, it was somebody that was telling me it started, who was that? It was telling me that the nasal sprays gave them bloody noses. It would make their nose bleed. So you got to be, it's chemicals in there. So you got to be very mindful.
Because if your nasal cavities dry out,
and it's thin,
very thin, you got a lot of little vessels in here, they'll break. You will have a nosebleed.
Yeah, so somebody was telling me that. So nosebleeds and glaucoma is something to look out for. It says in 2019, the FDA warned consumers to stop using and discard 3 zinc containing Zicam. They did take that off the market. Zicam, internal nasal product, is it?
Yeah, that's
because
a little owl.
Of the products may cause a loss of sense of smell.
Yeah, it's out.
Using a lot of those things can mess with your sense of smell as well. So just be mindful of what you're ingesting and intaking. That's why I said it's so important to know your body. The other thing is that may help is plants. Plants. Put plants around your house. We got plants everywhere in here. They produce oxygen as a normal part of the growth of living process and to help remove pollutants from indoor air. You know, we stuck in the house for the winter. We can't open the windows, so you got to get plants or an air purifier. That was another one. Air purifier, a HEPA filter. They can range from $50 to $400. They got all kind of humidifiers and things like that you could buy just to keep the air clean in the house. But plants are a very, very big help. Some plants suggest that these purposes include a lot of different plants: the Boston fern, the English ivy, the ficus, the lady palm, peace lily, rubber plants, spider plants, snake plants. I think I got them all. Pothos.
Mm-hmm.
We got them all throughout the whole house. They said snake plant, a snake plant. I got them all over the place. I can't even show you one. A snake plant, if you put it in your bedroom, it will clean and purify the air in your bedroom while you sleep. Suck in all of that bad stuff out of the air while you sleep. We have two snake plants over our bed in our bedroom, and then I have one on my makeup table. But that cleans the air while you're sleeping, so you can get good, clean, quality air while you're sleeping. So put some plants around your house. It says do not smoke and avoid secondhand smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Most people that get lung cancer never smoked a day in their life, but they've been around somebody who smoked. So
Right.
that secondhand smoke can be just as bad as smoking the cigarette yourself. So be mindful of that. That's the best thing they could have did was taking smoking out of restaurants and bars and all that other thing. Best thing they could have did. Okay, it also says depending on the severity of your allergies, be sure to wear long pants and long sleeve shirts when spending time outside. Change your clothes and shower as soon as you come indoors. You got to get all that stuff off of you. And I say put it in a pillowcase and put it back in the laundry room. Don't put those clothes with your other dirty clothes because you don't want all that stuff to spread. You want to just keep that contained to one area. Because if you go out certain mornings, you can see the pollen on the cars.
Oh, yeah.
You can scrape it off.
During the season?
During the season,
Big
you
time.
can see that pollen. So that's the stuff that people are inhaling.
You got to think about
that's messing them up.
If it's getting on the car, because you can see it. Don't forget, you're in the elements too. It's getting on you as well.
Mm-hmm.
But you just don't see it, but it's there. So it's important, like she said, take those clothes off. And if, in my case, wash them right away. If you can't, just wash them right away to get those pollen, those little debris off your clothing. Or sack it, like she said, and put it in dirty clothes.
Put it in a separate
because it's very
laundry
fine.
bag. It is very fine.
Yeah.
But if you're allergic to it, you know it's out there. You know it's out there, and you don't have to see it. You just know it's out there. But I was also saying that the things that they're spraying in the air, you don't know what all they're spraying on us now. These chemtrails, when you go outside and see all these little streaks in the sky, those are more chemicals that they're spraying down on us. So I'll do a report on that too. But then chemtrails, look out for that, because they're really big in the springtime. They were big in the fall as well. When I go walking in the park, you can see them chemtrails all over the place. Some countries have stopped them from spraying over their area. So it's something in that. We got to pay attention to that. Also, they say the pollen count in the late summer is the highest between 5 a.m. and 10 a.m. So avoid exercising outdoors at that time. You want to go out a little later, or if you got to go to work, get out there, get to your job and do what you have to do. But come out during lunchtime. Come out and get some sun. Come out and do what you need to do out there. So it also says, how long can allergies last?
It all depends.
Your allergies will continue as long as you are exposed to the allergen.
That's it.
Some start within minutes of exposure, while others don't start until hours or days later. Once you're no longer around the allergens, your symptoms should go away after a few hours. Some allergens, like poison ivy, can last for a few weeks. You'll know if you get into some poison ivy. That's not going to go away. That rash going to be around for a while. But it depends on you to find out what your allergies are. So what are the risk factors? You're more likely to have allergies if your biological parent had allergies. Did any of your parents have allergies?
None of them. Nobody
your
had
brothers
allergies.
Sisters have allergies?
I'm the only one.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Lucky you.
Yep.
If your biological parents had allergies or conditions like asthma and eczema also makes you're prone to allergies. How you can get diagnosed for allergies, you can do a skin test. They can test your skin, or your blood test. Definitely partner with your doctors and get your children to be diagnosed properly for these allergens. A breathing test, they could do a breathing test as well, or a food challenge test, or a patch test. They'll take these little things and stick all these little pins in there to see exactly what you are allergic to. So, because it's totally different from everybody.
Yeah, food allergies and things like they
You
test
could
all
be,
that.
yeah, you could be breaking out from something else and you
You
don't
don't even
even know
know.
what is
You have
where
no
it's
idea.
coming from.
Exactly.
And like I said, it could be your lotion that you're putting on your body. It could be your, it could be anything. With the mousse or something that you're putting in your
Could be
hair. Where's
anything.
all this stuff coming from? So you have to be very, very aware of that. So it says, can allergies be prevented? They can't really avoid developing allergies
Right.
once it begins. To avoid reaction to known allergens, you can avoid touching or getting licked by animals you're allergic to, or change your clothes after you've been around them. Some people are allergic to animals. So you gotta know what you're allergic to. Don't let your animals sleep in your bed or get up on the furniture, and don't touch their toys. So if you know you're allergic to animals, be cognitive of that. And before you even walk into somebody's house, ask them, do they have an animal? Do you have a pet or anything in here? So ask these things. The other one, it says regularly vacuum your rugs.
That's real.
Very important. I mean, some people were just pulling their rugs up all together and getting hardwood floors.
Right.
But vacuuming your rugs and your carpets and surfaces may also remove the dust, the animal dander, pollen, and some allergens.
Colin Williams.
They pulled up all their rugs.
Because he was bad like I was, and they pulled up all the rugs, and his allergy symptoms subsided.
Right.
Yeah.
But doing that report, you got to be mindful of these hardwood floors too. Some of these hardwood floors are not good either. That report is in April. So you got to be really, really mindful. It was something that I watched. The whole family kept getting sick. They were having headaches and stomach aches and the whole 9 yards. Moved into a brand new house. Come to find out, it was the wood floors they put down. Everybody in the family was allergic to these laminate floors. The floors were beautiful, but it was making the whole family sick. So you got to be mindful of the materials that you're using in your house as well. So it says use high efficiency particular HEPA air filters to help remove allergens out of the air. Keep your windows closed during pollen season. If you know that the pollen is heavy, just keep your windows closed. Change the filters in your HVAC system on their recommended schedule. You're going to have to change these things out. And the seasons are changing. So spring is coming up. You might have to change those filters. So you just have to know what you got around you, what's near you, what you're taking on, that kind of thing. So that's where we are with that. And I think I covered it all. Allergies is nothing to play with because some people can really, really be hurt by allergies. When your throat is starting to close or you got an itchy throat, that can be very, very death-defying. When you can't breathe and you don't know what you ate, if somebody slipped you something, or you can't have eggs or certain things that you can't have, you got to be mindful of that. So we're going to go over the diet. What is a diet for people with allergies? Yeah, there's a diet. It says a good diet, plant-based diet, non-mucus forming foods.
Stop right there. And that is so very important because allergies, as you do know, you're generating a lot of mucus because of the allergy. And by eating mucus-forming foods, that's just making it that much worse.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're going through a season of allergies, you want to stop and change those mucus-forming, or stop eating those mucus-forming foods to avoid that. You'll feel a difference. It may help, but you got to stop. You got to definitely stop using them or eating them.
So, non-mucus forming foods. You're going to eat your whole grains, your fresh vegetables, your fresh fruits. You want to eat seasonal. Cold pressed oils. You want to stay away from a lot of salad dressings. Stick to your olive oils, your avocado oils, your coconut oils. Stick to those oils. Also, raw seeds and nuts. If you're not allergic to nuts, because a lot of people are allergic to nuts. Find out what nuts you're allergic to. Also, to keep your immune system as healthy as possible, make sure you get enough of protein. which is very important. Seafood and tofu are good sources, and they don't encourage mucus production if you're not allergic to seafood.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you want to, now this is important. A lot of people don't understand this. Drink 6 to 8 glasses of good, clean, quality water. It thins out the mucus. So you got to drink your water. Y'all don't know the importance of water. Your body needs the water. You got nettle teas. You can do honey and apple cider vinegar in warm water. That will also bring down the mucus. So again, you really have to know your body. So it also says flax seeds and flaxseed oils can reduce inflammation. Fresh vegetable juice improves detoxification as well, which indirectly helps to overactive immune system. Detoxing is so important. Spring is on Friday, so it's going to be time to detox your system. You can also do a 3-day vegetable juice fast to help restore your allergy symptoms. If you know that you can't have certain things, don't eat that. If you know
especially
it's
if you
going
know
to,
that's causing a problem, especially
if
if
you
you
know you're going to have some extra mucus, or you wake up in the morning and you hocking and coughing and all this other stuff, just don't eat that. So here's some things you need to avoid, stay away from, stop it. Eliminate foods that cause mucus should be priority to allergy sufferers. Mucus forming foods include all
dairy.
All dairy.
I knew that was coming.
All dairy. Ice cream, yogurt, cheese, eggs.
Milk.
It makes your allergies worse.
It creates more mucus.
More mucus. Fried foods, processed foods. Processed foods, that's fast food, y'all.
That's fast food.
You don't even know what's in that stuff. That's another whole report right there.
That kills your immune system anyway.
Anyway, refined flours, even chocolate and eggs. Some chocolates can mess you up. Eggs can mess you up. Also, your immune response stresses your digestive system, so place as few additional burdens on your digestive system. That's why they say do vegetable juices. Yeah, it's easy for your digestive system to digest that. You don't have to break anything down. Not too much meat going through allergy season. Fall back from so much meat as well. That's less work for your digestive system to do. Be nice to yourself. Cut down on those bad fats and those bad oils. Saturated oils, hydrogenated oils. They contain trans fatty acids, and they increase you should increase your fiber intake. When I say apple a day or keep the doctor away, do y'all know how serious that is? Real. It's real.
Mm-hmm.
Fiber, apple has
pectin
in it, all the fiber you need for the day. One apple. Any kind of apple. Get the apple of your choice. Your granny apples. Get your
apples
other
are really good.
Apples are good for you. So eat an apple a day. Get your fiber intake. The more fiber you have, and you want to eat it naturally from your fruits and vegetables, you don't want to take a fiber substance, because if you're taking it wrong, it's going to bulk up in you, and now you got a constipation problem. So you can eat it from your fruits and vegetables, because one thing can just lead to something else.
Correct.
So you want to get your fiber especially from raw vegetables, and if you're unsuspected culprit behind many allergies. There you go. So that is your diet. Refrain from dairy. No, you cannot have
some
that
of you are saying,
bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich in the morning.
Ice cream,
yogurt,
cheese.
It just makes your allergy worse. But if you give it up for a couple of days and see how you feel, just see how you feel. Take all that in, and then you can move forward. You could go on from that. I also have this thing. I pulled this morning. Well, last night. They have a Clorox spray. It's a Clorox. It's new on the market. It's called Pure Allergen. It's new by Clorox, because a lot of people with allergies, you can't use the household cleaners because you can't breathe.
Set them off.
You'll set yourself off and set yourself up.
Yeah.
So they have this Clorox. It's called Pure Allergen. They also have it in a spray form. Like that Febreze. Febreze is bad too. Don't buy that either. That's gonna be in the report next month too. Anything with a fragrance, it's messing us up, and y'all don't even know it. But get Clorox. Clorox. We knew the
What's
Miss
that?
Miss
Oh yeah,
McGahee.
she always had cases of
She
bleach.
kept
She kept bleach.
bleach and Clorox. She would clean her steps down the whole 9 yards all the time.
Sidewalk, everything.
But if you don't know what your allergies are, just make a note on how you feel once the weather breaks. What you ate, if that starts to mess with you, just take an inventory on what you went through for the day, or how much time you spent outside. If you came in and changed your clothes, just make a small little inventory once you get in the house. That way you can pinpoint it and bring it down.
What may
you
be
can
setting
narrow
it off.
it down exactly. And then if you got to go to the doctor, because he used to have to get the shots too.
Yeah, I was going to tell him that. You know, in the beginning when I found out, I got allergies late. I was in college when my allergies hit me, and I'm sitting in class, and all of a sudden, my eyes, the inside corner of my eye started itching really bad. This on my right side, just the one. I mean, itching. I just wanted to go in there and just dig the whole corner of my eye out. And at some point,
I really thought he was going to dig his eye, pluck his eye right out.
So I left the class, went to the restroom, and I got a little brown seafoam towels, wet one down, warm water, and that gave me relief. And I put it on my eye, it gave me a lot of relief. Went back to class and start all over again. I said, that's it. After class, I'm going home. So I go on home, and I go to visit my doctor. I went to my doctor, told him what was going on. I got this itch in my eyes, and she'll tell me my eyes was red as I don't know what. They were really red because I was really itching. I'm scratching them that bad. I thought
he was going to dig it out.
I'm serious. So I got to the doctor, and he said, he analyzed me. He said, I know exactly what's going on. You got allergies. I said, allergies? I said, I ain't never had an allergy before. Nope, you got them. I'm going to give you a shot. I said, okay, if it's going to relieve this, and now my sneezing, I'll take it. Shoot me up, doc. So he gave me the shot. Now, I had no idea what it was, and I trusted my doctor to give me something that's going to help. But as we learned in this business about and doing the research about certain things, I know now what it was. But I learned this a lot earlier than just now. I found that it was steroids, and talked about it in the report. A steroid shot that I would get twice a year, once in the spring, once in the summer. That would get me through the season. So that did take care of the issue. It minimized it greatly. I still had to get some over-the-counter medication that if I did get a flare, I just take that and have it subside it. But it only band-aided the issue. It wasn't getting to the root cause of how I can fix it, so I don't want to take these steroids the rest of my life. So we did some research. We got involved with artists. We found out about these research, and she started doing her thing. And there was a young lady. What was her name? Bridget, right? I think it was Bridget. What's her name? She had this recipe book. And she was just like Vic. She was an urchin and did her research. I think she was a health coach too. But anyway, she created this nutritional book. And in there, you still have it? Mm-hmm. There was a recipe for allergies. And that's what alerted her. Hey, there's a recipe in for you. So the recipe was the red Lviv, the Multi-Plus, at that time Multi-Plus is yellow Lviv now, and Omega 369. And that in combination was the recipe for allergies. So I tried it. I got to get my shots anyway. Let me try this first. Mm-hmm. So I started using this product every single day. At night, warmed up like a tea, drinking it every single night.
He said,
and I'm going to tell you something.
He said, did you hear that? I said, what? He said, I'm not sneezing.
See? And over time, it worked. I have not, since being involved and on these products with artists, I have not had to get those shots anymore. And I can go out, cut the grass. Because we really found out the details of it, because what was going on, my body was very acidic. Mm-hmm. As I got older, it got worse, the acidity, because we weren't eating right. You know, even though I was athletic and stuff, we still weren't eating the right things. But once we found out that eating good is important,
pork and
exactly,
beef.
We changed our diet, which increased and strengthened our immune system, and also exercising and using these products. That was the key to everything. And then we talked, we heard about Richard Cutler, that the amount of antioxidants that you maintain in your body is directly proportional to how long you're going to live. Mm-hmm. In other words, the stronger your immune system, the healthier the body. And that's what we found out. So we had gotten these pH strips. We got to get those again, too, from the Vitamin Shoppe. And it's like 90 strips in it, the same one they use in a doctor's office. And you can see how alkaline your body truly is. Mm-hmm. And on the strip, it has two pads on it. You put it under your tongue for about 8 to 12 seconds and take it out. And the pad's going to change color. And on the container, there's a grid, a color grid. And you want to match it to the color that's on that tab. If you're in the yellow or red zone, your body's acidic. You want to be in the blue
you're
and
pretty
purple
bad.
zone. Exactly. You want to be alkaline. And my body was in that yellow red zone in the beginning. But as I started to get these products and use them and eating right, now I'm in the purple and blue. That means my immune system is now stronger. That's why my allergies, I don't have that symptoms like I used to anymore. Now I do get that sneeze every once in a while. It's a start, but it lets me know it's here. But it doesn't last like it used to because my body's very alkaline, so it eventually goes away. It tries to infiltrate, but it can't stay. It goes away. So these products are truly the benefit.
They've been a
to the-
lifesaver in this
big time,
household.
big
I know
time.
that.
So I'll never ever stop using those products. And I'm thinking if you know somebody with allergies, if it's you, use those products. That's your key.
Or you know a kid that's going through that. Because
get them on it
I
now.
can just see that's horrible for a child.
Get it on the.
You can't sit in class and you itchy and try to pay attention
and
to it.
Sneezing and coughing.
I can't even
focus.
imagine that. I can't even imagine that.
You're not getting no sleep.
You sure ain't.
Because allergies get worse at night because your body wants to rest. So your allergies are worse at night.
Everything is worse at night.
Everything.
Everything is worse at night. Whatever you're going through. But it's all about getting your body alkaline.
Oh, yeah.
Getting as many good nutrition in to build that immune system. Nothing can settle in. Nothing can take hold in an alkaline body. It just will not stay there.
It can't. It'll come in even with like a cold.
You can't get it's not going to stay. I haven't had a cold in 17 years.
For real.
We
not haven't had a cold.
For real.
And I can't relate. I can only relate it to what we're doing, what we changed in our body. Has to be.
That's it. We changed that. Now, some people allergies are really bad. You got to have an EpiPen on hand.
Yeah.
If you know that your allergies are that bad, you have to have an EpiPen. Or keep some Benadryl tablets on hand. Some people carry those around as well, the Benadryl tablets. But Benadryl you should keep in the house just because. Again, you just never know.
If you get the Benadryl, get the non-drowsy. Because Benadryl will make you drowsy. And you don't want that feeling.
But you know allergy season is coming. You're going to have people taking the OTCs, the over-the-counter medication. So look for... I'm not saying, but accidents. A lot of accidents are taking place in the springtime because people are on these drugs. They're trying to get their bodies ready for the spring. So you don't know what people are on. They just had a real bad accident the other day. The woman going down the wrong side of the highway. She killed 2 people and injured 8. She was drunk, though. That wasn't allergies.
Right.
But I'm just saying, if you're on these allergy drugs, it can make you feel like you're high. It's like a drug. Exactly. Yeah. And then you're not sleeping, so you're taking these drugs at night. You're taking them again in the morning. Just be aware. This is Awareness Wednesday, so just be aware of what's out there.
And she just mentioned, and that's the best time to take any kind of allergy medication. Take it at night while your body's at rest.
Trying to rest anyway.
Hot yellow Lviv, exactly. Take it at night while your body's at rest, because over time you're going to get much better sleep, and it works better in the body while it's trying to heal. It's attacking those things that's inside. So take them at night.
So that's it. And here at Artist, we have the combination that he was talking about, the Red Lviv. It's our signature product, right? You can pull that up because I'm just going to go over those 3 for now. This morning I did a few more, but the Red Lviv is our signature product. High in antioxidants, fantastic product. Everybody in the household can take the product, and it's good for you, and it tastes good. Kids will drink it like it's Kool-Aid. It's really, really good. The Red Lviv. The other one he talked about is the Yellow Lviv. That's a multivitamin, and these are liquid, so they're getting into your body on a cellular level. That's why they work the way they do. These products here, all these products get into your system on a cellular level. That's why we get the results that we're getting. It's going straight to the cells in your body and doing what they're supposed to. Now, that Yellow Lviv, that ain't no joke. That's the real deal right there. It's a liquid vitamin. They're putting it in their eye for cataracts and glaucoma. They're washing their hair with it. You can put it on your skin topically for eczema. If you're breaking out in hives, you can put that Yellow Lviv directly on your skin. You can put it on a baby's skin. There's no side effects to these products, so you can put them on your skin. So the red and the yellow, and then the omega-3, 6, and 9 down on the bottom. That's a fish oil. So that's also very good for lubricating your nasal cavities, just so everything can flow properly. And like he said, if you take that yellow Lviv, drink it hot like a tea.
Yes.
Don't put
I just
your
had a
water,
cup before the meeting today.
You sure did. Don't put your water in the microwave. If
no,
you got a
don't
microwave,
do that.
You need to throw it in the garbage. That's
Heat your water up on the stove.
That's in the report next month
Stop
too.
heating. I can't stress that enough. We have so many people do that. Stop heating your
It's
water
fast.
up in the microwave.
It's quick.
Yeah, but you're killing yourself because that's dead water. Water has minerals in it, and you're killing it in the microwave. If you take that water, you microwave and put it in a plant, the plant will die. Oh, no. It will kill the plant. There was a test done on that. And what are we? Live organisms. So if it'll kill a plant, you're doing your insides not a good service. You're a plant. You're an organism.
We need our water and we need our sun.
Boil your water. Take a few minutes and let it boil on the stove, or get you a kettle if you don't have anywhere other way, or cure it. But get something else other than using a microwave to boil your water, to heat your water. Stop doing that.
But if you have allergies, start now. Start right now. Get in contact with whoever invited you to the program.
Correct.
And get those 3 products. Your red Lviv, your yellow Lviv, and your omega-3, 6, and 9. I'm going to even throw in the shield.
I was just going to say that. Throw the shield in. If we'd have had it back then, that would have been part of it.
I know. You didn't have it back then. That's a newer product.
Just get that Fantastic Four and that Omega.
I'm telling you.
These 3 right here.
And
that shield and that omega-3, 6, 9, and you use that every day.
That's it.
Every day.
That's
a good allergy combo.
You will feel a difference in your body. I just wrote on my page. I said the best thing of being in this business, that we can help so many people. The sad thing about this business, we can't help family and friends. Family and friends just don't listen, and we're losing them at an earlier age. You got to wake up and try something different. Now you'll take that, put that on my page too. The doctor can give you a pharmaceutical medicine. You can take that without any questions asked. Somebody give you something natural, and now you got to be a researcher. What's in it? What's in it? I'm telling you what's in it. There's nothing in there to hurt you. These are natural products. The children can take these products. Grandma can take these products. And these are the same products we talk about every single week for every single topic that I bring to the table. So get in contact with somebody and get you some of these products. I can't stress that enough, because it hurts me to know that we have something that can help people, but they don't want to take the time to listen. That drives me insane. Absolutely insane. We just had somebody contact us today that's been in the company a long time ago, but coming back. What do you got for detoxing? I'm just saying, you know what we had for detoxing, but that's why you're back. And it's detoxing season. Spring starts on Friday. If you don't have an Ultra Body Cleanse in your house, order it tonight. Ultra Body Cleanse. It's time to detox. It's springtime. So you want to clean out all that winter gunk out of your pipes and start fresh with spring. So get in contact. Try these products for yourself. Stay on them. You give them at least 190 days when you replenish red blood cells in your body, because our body renews itself. Renews it. That's the report next week. Tune in next week. An ounce of prevention is worth a ton of cure. This is all about prevention or maintenance. If you don't have anything wrong, you don't want anything wrong. This is maintenance. Once you fix it, let's maintain it. But the minute people get off and they go back to what they were doing, you're going to get the same results. This is maintenance. This is the real deal right here.
I want to make mention of this too. We're talking about allergies. And if you know anybody that suffers with allergies on a high level or any type of level,
help them
start. I'm gonna tell you what you do. This is I'm sure it's gonna work for them too. The Ultra Body Cleanse back here. We're in that season. We should be cleansing our bodies now anyway. We should be doing it every seasonal change. So cleanse the body. Clean out your system.
Everybody should do that anyway, because you're loaded with parasites. I'm just here to tell you.
So cleanse your body. Get that done, and then start taking your essentials, your omega, and your shields every single day. Once you finish your detox, start putting the clean, good products in your body. Because now that you're clean, your immune system is going to be working to become stronger and get stronger because it has a nice fresh body to work with. You're putting good stuff in it. You're exercising and you're eating right. You're going to win the battle of having allergies. And make this a combo package. So if you know anybody that has allergies, hey, this is what you need to have. These 4 items, these 5 items you want to get, including that, and put that Ultra Body Cleanse in there and tell them the importance of that. They'll thank you later when it starts to work, when they wake up and say, oh, I didn't sneeze today. I'm not coughing. My eyes are not itching. You got to hear
some of the testimonies. They will blow your mind.
And then you got yourself a reoccurring customer because it worked for them. They're never going to stop using it because they don't want to keep going to the doctor and getting shots and taking pills. Who wants to keep doing that?
You don't know what's all in that stuff they ingested.
And this right here, it will help them. But they have to use it and be consistent with it.
There you go. That's the key right there. That is the key. All right, I just wanted to add before we let you go that allergies are the 6th leading cause of chronic illnesses in the United States. Allergies. Allergies are running people to the doctor's office. You know how many doctor's offices are crowded right now for the rest of the spring? Doctor's office is off the chart. Yeah. You don't have to give them your money if you don't want to. And all this over-the-counter stuff. Read the ingredients that's in there. Can you pronounce half of that stuff that you're taking?
We're not saying you just try it for yourself. I'm just saying be mindful. Try something natural. Try something that's going to benefit your body. That's going to help get to the root cause of the issue in the first place. And not just put a Band-Aid on it. So when you know these seasons are coming, you can start your regimen right away and start using the products. You can start strengthening your body and prepare yourself for what's coming.
I say stay aware, family. Keep your eyeballs open. Stay aware. It's so much stuff coming at us right now, y'all. I'm telling you. They really, really want us going up out of here. Being sick is a $1 billion business. It's all about the money. This is medical mafia. I'm just going to say it. Medical mafia. Long as you sick, they getting rich. Period. We don't wish to give them any more of our money. We're going to put our money where our mouth is and take our own products. But that's it. So next Wednesday, we're going to talk about an ounce of prevention is worth a ton of cure and how you get a whole brand new body in 365 days. I'm going to break it down for you. And it's for real. It's for real. We don't have to be as sick as we are.
There you go.
We don't have to age the way we do. So there's something out there. So follow us on YouTube. We are the Power Couple of Health. That's our website right there. Every report I have done is on YouTube. This one will be loading soon as well. Mm-hmm. So if you're looking for anything that we have covered, if you don't know what we've covered, please go to our YouTube channel, the Power Couple of Health.
Indeed. And subscribe.
Hit that little bell. Yep, subscribe and hit that little bell. And we're here for you, family. If I find something, I'm going to bring it to my family. Somebody got to tell us something. Somebody got to tell us something. So that's it for me. All right. Thank you again for being my co-host.
Thank you. I appreciate you too. Not a problem.
That's it, family. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Again, we thank you very much for joining us tonight. I know the numbers were low, but it's all good. It's good information. We're going to put this up on YouTube like she stated. So if you know someone who has allergies, let the video do the talking for you.
There you go.
All right? They may not hear you, but they may listen to someone they don't know. So play the video for them, all right? So that being said, we love you guys. Thank you again for joining us on Awareness Wednesday Prime Time. We'll see you next week. Have a great rest of your week. And again, we
love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Bye for now, God bless you guys. Have a great week.
Be blessed.
Bye for now.